Hey guys, and welcome back to Casita Sessions. I'm Fabi,
I'm Lily.
and welcome to episode 21.
Hey guys, what's up?
Long time no see. Sorry you guys had to deal with Kim and Paris last
You
week.
can never fucking remember.
I'm like Taylor
Tay
Swift.
what's her name? The blonde one. Yeah.
My bad.
So sorry of our arch nemesis.
We're here last week.
Yeah. But we're back and we're better than ever. But yeah, seriously. Good times, fun times.
What the fuck are you saying?
Our episode.
Oh.
But yeah, I wanted to share something with you guys. We both did. You're like, I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. Oh yeah, but not when it's about you.
Bitch.
Only because it's not about you. You're like, yeah, it's us. We got our first hate comment.
Ooh.
But on our last episode, someone else did comment also. And it's someone we don't know. So it kind of was like, oh, like this person, he doesn't really know us. He maybe came across our page. And he said he loved our podcast and to keep up the good work. So that's what we're going to do. But to the hater who commented, your mom's a hoe. Sorry, Mom. But seriously, this is what I was telling Fabi and my TikTok, that if people are hating on you, it's because you're doing the right thing.
Exactly.
It's because where you are where you are supposed to be, and they only hate on you for a reason.
Yeah, they're just being a little hater, and that's it.
And they're jealous. So,
like my mom used to say, what did she used to say, Lily?
if they don't like you, it means they're jealous of you.
You're like, yes,
Or they have a
Mom.
crush on you. Just kidding. No, but seriously,
Well,
yeah. No.
yeah.
But yeah. So that's what's happening. But yeah, before we begin on our episode, today we are going to cover if pretty privilege exists and how does it affect us, is the question, guys. And for those of you who may not know what pretty privilege is, I think you gave a really good explanation, Fav. So can you share what that is?
Well, I already forgot. I'm like, I gave the explanation when we were recording 20 minutes ago. Yes, I'm going to mention it. I don't
You
care.
have to mention it.
Anyways, so pretty privilege is something people experience based off of their appearance. What else
Whether
did I-
that's like cutting in front of a line, like they let you cut because you're pretty.
It's something that benefits a person based off of their appearance.
Yeah. Before we get into it, let me share with you guys my 411 of the week. Actually, Fabi can go first.
I'm like, damn, bitch.
You're like, don't even ask me.
No, you didn't even say
I know,
like,
because I said it bad, and I'm over here trabalenguas over here, so I'm like,
okay,
just go with it. Just go.
Don't mind her. Let's go over our 411 of the week. You have to say it like that.
Oh my god, whatever. Okay.
Anyways,
What's your 411, Fab?
my 411 is I did end up celebrating Halloween this weekend. Unlike how I had said in the previous episodes, but who cares? I ended up celebrating 3 days in a row. Yep. I went out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I had Sunday to recover before work today. We're filming this on a Monday night. Also, the time changed. So,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God. Me and my friends literally watched the time change. We're like, what the fuck? Wasn't it almost 2? 2 in the morning. And then all of a sudden it was like 1 something. But yeah, I literally got off of work today, guys, and it was dark, like pitch black. Not fun. And it was so cold today. But anyways, I had a great Halloween weekend. I literally spent it with my friends, and it was just like good vibes. Even though we kind of spent Halloween like mostly in like long lines. And we didn't even make it into that club that we were trying to get into. But we made the best out of our night. And we ended up at a different club with other friends. And it ended up being a good time. But sometimes just like the leading up to it, you're like, well, where the fuck are we gonna end up? You know?
Dude, that's what they say. They always say like they're like, dude, the suspense for Halloween is always better than actual Halloween. Like the days before going out, and then on actual Halloween, it's like, or it's like chill.
I know. So me and my friends really decided, like literally the other day, because we're like, well, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was like a total flop, but could it have been better? Possibly. So we're like, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna throw ourselves a Halloween party next year. Like, might as well. Like, we'll just do it here. We don't have to wait in long lines. We gotta be surrounded by our favorite people, and we just gotta have a good time.
Fuck it.
Dude, literally DJ and all. But yeah, it ended up being really fun, and Lily had a pretty exciting weekend too. Tell us about it, Lil.
Yeah, mine was so more exciting than hers. Just kidding. No, what did I do?
Oh wait, I didn't say my costumes.
Okay, go.
Okay, so let me tell you guys what I dressed up as. I had 3 costumes in one day, Halloween day. The other days I went out, but we didn't really dress up like that, so you know. But my first costume for Pilates was 70s like athletic instructor. It was like leotard, tights, leg warmers vibes, like very colorful. It was really cute. And then I was a little mouse from the children's book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. That was for work. And then
Wait, when did you make the cookies?
so I didn't make the cookies,
You
and
want to go buy some?
I bought some from McDonald's.
Fabi,
What?
you guys.
What? Aren't those
Wha-
good cookies?
Why didn't you just buy some at a grocery store?
Because I hate the Chips Ahoy ones.
They sell other cookies.
I know, and they're not that good. I needed chocolate.
Dude, how
chip
much did you spend on
cookies.
that? Please tell me.
$7.
For how many cookies?
15.
$7?
They were warm and they were fresh.
That's actually not too bad. I was like, dude, honestly,
Bitch.
because I don't know if you guys know, but McDonald's is kind of pricier than back in the day.
No,
That shit's so expensive. And I'm like, $28. What did we get last time? I think we got 2 cheeseburgers and fries, and it was like $18. Remember? I was like, $18?
Yeah, I don't know what we got,
was
but it
like,
was
what
like
did we
something like it was
get?
not even like 2 full meals. It was
Like,
like
it was like not even a full meal.
we're
I
like
think
we
it was
just
that.
we just want little snacks.
No, it was 2 fries, 1 large, 1 small, and 2 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, literally.
$18. And I'm like, the cheeseburger wasn't even that good either.
Also, guys, on Halloween day, I was up for 23 hours.
That's crazy.
And I didn't even
How did
realize
that-
it until the end of the night because I woke up early Halloween day. I woke up at 5 a.m. to go to Pilates. And then I went to work. And then I hung out with Lily and our friend. And then I went out for Halloween. And I didn't go to sleep until like Saturday, 4 a.m. So literally I was up for 23 hours and I was so fucking tired. So tired. But like I realized it like at 3 a.m. I was like, wait, I've been up for like a long time. Because I didn't even take a nap, like nothing. Even though I was planning to, it just didn't happen. But yeah,
That's crazy.
I
I
know.
would not be able to do that. I don't think I've ever done that. Wait, maybe.
No, we have done that
actually.
in Mexico. In Mexico.
Oh, maybe.
But like with little naps, so it doesn't really count. But this one, like it was like straight, no naps.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know.
But anyways, my 411 is, well, Halloween weekend, to be honest. That really consumed me. But I dressed up as like a little cheetah on Wednesday for work. And then I went out to a Halloween party on Halloween on Friday. And I was, insert picture here, Princess Peach, and my boyfriend was Super Mario Bro. Mario.
He was a bro.
He was a bro. Bobby was Luigi. I was kidding. Just kidding.
Lily is Bowser.
You're the mushroom.
I'd rather be the mushroom than fucking Bowser.
The Bowser's strong.
Bouncer. I don't know. Bouncer is strong.
Bouncer is strong. Don't even. No, but it was good, and we got real crunk. Well, I got real crunk. And I was like really regretting my life decisions Saturday morning. But seriously, no, I woke up and I was like,
Lily literally did Halloween in one day.
I did. She
said, "Go big or go home," because
I did. But you know what? I kind of loved it. I did, because I'm like, dude, I can't do it. I used to do it, guys. I really used to. I used to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then get fun in the morning and then come back home. I used to do it. I really did. And I was really good at it, and we had a good time. And I feel like now I'm like a little bit chilled out. But I kind of loved it because it was just like perfect for me, I guess. But also I didn't love, like, I was really drunk, and then I woke up really drunk, and I was like, oh my God, I need a Pedialyte. Yeah, I woke up, like, you know, when you wake up and you're like, I'm still drunk. And you're like, and I chugged water and I went back to sleep. Forced myself. But also, I got home on Halloween and I showered, like washed my hair and everything. I told you, no? Mm-hmm. But it's because I felt really disgusting. So I was like, I need a shower. And then my dogs, Rocky and Tito, they're just like in the shower with me. Not inside. They're in the same bathroom. But yeah, they were just like, what the fuck? But yeah, it was a really good time. Okay, so today I spent the whole day at my favorite coffee shop, Loft Coffee, studying, which is not something I normally do, but it was such a good time. And I did a bunch of work, and it was really good. After the DMV, which I already told you.
just tell me.
Which the guy at the DMV, I changed my driver's license from donor to not donor this time because I had to renew it. And he's like, you don't want to be a donor? And I'm like,
wait, you're not a donor anymore?
I'm not a donor. But look,
wow.
here's my.
Guys, tell her shit in the comments.
No, I told him, I was like, hey, I heard they don't save you. And he's like, valid. And I'm like, yeah.
Why would they not save you?
Because, Femi, are you serious? Like,
oh.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me like?
Because you've already done that shit.
Okay, let me tell you guys.
No, let me tell you guys because I'm freaking mad at her.
Okay.
Like, kind of, but like also not. Let me tell you while she holds her dog for emotional support, because when I tell you we're filming this Monday night, it's fucking 7 p.m. I've been up since 5 in the morning, went to Pilates, went to my 2 jobs, and here we are filming, okay? Right? We were filming this episode already. This is the second
45 minutes. We filmed it for
45 minutes in, and I look into our
microphone.
The interface that's connected to the microphones. It's at 0. I'm like, bitch, what the hell?
You didn't turn on the mics.
She's like, I swear I pressed it. I swear I pressed it. I'm like, okay.
Ew, why are you doing that accent?
I swear I pressed it. I swear I pressed it. That's what you sound like.
You sound like Doofy from the Scary Movie.
Who the fuck is Doofy?
From the Scary Movie 2 or the Scary Movie 1?
I never watched those. Anyways.
Tell her something, guys.
Anyways. Literally before we started filming, I said, wait, Lily,
you put that SD card in?
Yeah, I was like, oh, you already put the SD card in? She's like, yes, Fabi. And I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. Literally, after we figured out that it was not recording the audio, she checks it.
Just check it again right now.
SD card, not in.
I'll check it. Yeah, it's recording. We're good.
The SD card was not inside the thing. So...
so I already gave her this whole punchline and funny story. That's why we're cracking up.
Because I'm like, what the fuck?
I never heard this information before.
What are you talking about, Lil?
No, but seriously, he did. And I was like, sir, please. But this is what I was telling them. I'm like, on my license, it says I'm not going to be an organ donor. But I'm going to tell my immediate family, my next of kins, that they have the green light.
to donate your organs.
Yes, if I am in vegetative status.
I'm like, take her brain. It's the best one. Just
Oh
kidding.
my god, that's the so sweetest thing you've ever told me.
I'm like, don't take her heart. She might punch somebody. Just kidding.
Heart. That doesn't even make
Her
sense.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the feeling. You think the feelings are attached?
Don't lick in front of the camera.
Wait, you can't donate your brain.
Why?
Or wait, actually, you can donate your brain to science. I think.
Yes, you can.
But like, you can't donate it to another person.
Oh, you're so stupid. We're so stupid. I was like, oh my god, that's the sweetest thing you've ever told me. So
I'm like,
sweet.
take her brain.
Take her brain. I wake up in freaking someone else's body. A man.
Wait, imagine.
That's kind of crazy. It's BS. I don't think you can.
No, I don't think you can either. Well,
feels
that's
not
good to know.
comfortable.
Honestly, no, and we were talking about this earlier about like, if I'm ever in a coma and I'm brain dead, unplug me.
Yep.
No need. Depending how long though. First I said 6 months.
But also, what if they have really good medicine by the time that happens? Like,
Well, it can happen now. It can happen in 20 years. It can happen in 50 years.
I know, but right now, maybe we don't know how to wake people up from a coma. But in 15 years, we're going to know how.
Well, that's true.
You're going to go off, Tito?
So I was like really
Fuck
saying,
yeah.
I was like, maybe like after a year if I've been in a coma or something.
Yeah. I agree.
Let me go. Donate my organs.
I agree. The question for today, like we mentioned, pretty privilege. Is it real? Is it not real? What does it do? How does it affect people? So, Fav, the question is,
Tell me it. I'm ready.
do you think everyone is affected by beauty standards the same way? Or does cultural change it? Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. I think they're not
Beauty standards.
affected.
Beauty
I know.
standards.
They're not affected by it the same way because I feel like it depends
Like on the person
on the person
and what they look like.
and their cultural
Or cultural
background.
background.
I think, yeah.
I think so too. I think because like a person who is more conventionally attractive is not gonna be. I mean, I feel like all women, honestly, even if we like they have like you look at them and you're like, dude, you have like the nicest body. You are so beautiful. In their head, they're never gonna like live up themselves to the beauty standard. So I feel like everyone, like even if they have like nothing to worry about in like your eyes, like in their eyes, they do. So I think like
Yeah.
in that way, I think that's pretty much the same. Unless you do a lot of like therapy and, self-confidence, you're good,
Yeah.
But like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it's crazy to think like, and how they say they're like even me, I've experienced it. I'm like, dude, I thought I looked so ugly like 3 years ago. What was I thinking? Because you look back at
Literally.
pictures and you're just like,
Why
what?
did I think
that?
so badly about myself, or why did I hate how I looked?
Yeah.
And sorry, I was gonna say something else.
And no, well, let me tell you, I heard on a podcast recently from my friend Laura Lee. She was mentioning how every time you look in the mirror, you look for the bad. What can I fix? You're like, oh,
Yeah.
my hair. Here, hold on. Like, you don't, like, most of the time at least, But, like, even then, like, say, like, you can, I can even think, like, of, say, your wedding day. You're like, you look, and you're like, hold on, what do I fix? Oh, right here. You look
Yeah.
at the bad. Your eye goes to, like, what looks bad that I can fix.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's
true.
so bad.
Yeah.
And that, like, really opened my eyes when I heard her say that. I was like, dude, that's so true. Like,
Because when you meet somebody, or you're not even just when you meet somebody,
Like
but
a
like when you
stranger?
see somebody, like that's not the thing that you're looking at. Like, oh, what is something that I can fix on this person? Like, you're just like, oh,
hey.
here is this person.
Yeah.
And you might notice the things that are more
Like,
beautiful.
defined.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
I
They
never
have really
noticed,
pretty
yeah.
eyelashes. They have really pretty hair.
I love
They're
their
this.
style.
Yeah, I
Stuff
love
like
their
that.
style. And that's so true.
Like, Right? I didn't think of it.
when you judge your, or when you're looking at yourself, yeah,
Like
you're
every
trying
time you look
to-
in a mirror.
you're trying to nitpick.
Even
at
though
what
you're
things.
I think like of you, like you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh my God, I look so good. But I'm sure like the first thing you're like, wait, hold on. Oh, my eyebrow's kind of fucked up right here. Hold on.
Dude, and yeah, because I'm kind of a, sometimes I like to be a little bit perfectionist and I want everything to be perfect, and I'm like, okay. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. My eyes are always like, what can I
fix?
perfect?
And I feel like it's just, that's, I feel like the standard of like even men, like I'm sure, you know, there's like a beauty standard for the world of
Yeah.
what we're supposed to look like and how we're supposed to act and the way we're supposed to talk
Yeah.
and everything.
Well, it's like, okay, right now that you said that, it's like kind of ties into like how you change your voice for certain people,
Oh my God.
right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I do that shit all the time. And I'm like, I feel like, I mean, I'm sure everybody experiences it, but more, you experience it more depending on how many languages you speak. Because I'm like, I feel like I speak differently in Spanish than English. But even then, I speak differently in English when I'm talking to you than when I'm talking to like my boss, who's
Dude,
a white lady.
And that's what like, I'm like, dude, how? Because
Do you ever catch yourself and you're like, why am I talking like that?
no, it's not even that like, why am I talking like that? It's like, I can't talk like that. Like if I'm talking to my cousin from Mexico who lived with us for like 2 years, 3 years, I'm like, the Spanish just flows right out of me. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know? But if I talk to like my boyfriend's mom or his family, I get so nervous. And I'm like, I can speak Spanish, I swear. Or like my other cousins from Mexico, I can like, I'm like, it kind of flows out easier.
Even when I'm talking to my mom, where
Yes.
like I don't do it intentionally. It just sometimes it comes out in Spanish, or I'll say
Yeah.
like half in
And I'm
Spanish,
like,
half in
I
English.
swear I can speak Spanish. I promise. Like, you know?
Yeah,
And it's not even like, why am I talking like this? It's like, how come it doesn't come out? Are you serious? You know? But anyways, back to this whole beauty standard thing. I think, and I think it like varies by culture. Like, I think like because we live in a embedded racist society.
yeah,
Because, like, honestly, if you guys really think about it, like, everything that we have in this world, as far as like houses, rent, jobs, like, it all has like underlying like racism in it, honestly. Yeah. And I think like the standard for white women is different than the standard for Black women. Then it is different from the standard of Latina women and Asian women and Black men and white men. Like, you know, it's just like, because like Black women are so like hypersexualized, like they deal with it at a level that we will never understand, you know? Yeah. And that like even menos, like people who are not people of color, like white people, they will like even menos like understand. They won't, you know, you get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, like that's like something that they have to deal with, and it's like not always welcomed. Like it's not, sorry,
It's not bad, but it's not good, and it kind of depends probably on the person. Like,
no, like it's like the way I'm thinking of it is like it's unwanted by them. Like they're always like sexualized.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of like their body or because of their skin color. Mm-hmm. Have you ever benefited from pretty privilege? Or have you ever felt invisible or treated differently because of it?
Absolutely.
I feel like I've been on both ends.
I feel like I've been on both ends too.
And maybe most people have been on both ends.
Well, that's what I was thinking of. I'm like, I'm sure most people have experienced pretty privilege, but also most people have experienced
being on the opposite
end. And I kind of said this earlier. I don't know if I said it right now, but fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, what I was thinking of is like, you're not always going to be the prettiest person in the room.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, sometimes you may be, and other times you're not. And that's just how it is. Like, you're not always going to be the prettiest person in the room. And other people are going to experience pretty privilege at a different time than you, or at different points in their life, you know? But yeah, I think I've experienced both.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. Would you like to share? Were you gonna ask me that? Yeah.
Do you want to go first, or?
I think where I have like experienced being on the opposite end of pretty privilege is like when me and my friends would go out, like, and even myself, and maybe I didn't think of it myself this way, or maybe I'm just like, I looked unapproachable, but like people would like talk to them and like, you know, like get them drinks, or like guys would talk to them and like they wouldn't talk to me. But this was like very long ago. And I feel like it would kind of like get to me, but not enough for me to like say something, because also I was like not looking for like attention like that, I guess. I didn't want that attention of like, oh my God, poor me, you know? Because like obviously like as humans, like we don't want people to think we're sad or we're jealous or we're, you know, stuff like that. And honestly, at this point, I'm like, well, I'm kind of glad, because at those points, like, I don't think that's not the right attention that even I needed or wanted. Mm-hmm. You know, that I'm looking back, I'm just like, either way, that attention I didn't want, you know? Yeah. And I'm glad I didn't get, you know? And, but what I was thinking of, like, being, like, having pretty privilege out, I guess, at one point, I don't know. Like, I feel like I didn't realize it. Like, I didn't realize. Oh. I didn't realize I was experiencing pretty privilege. And I feel like even now, like, I do sometimes that I'm just like, like they're tripping, you know? Like, yeah. I'm not confident enough to be like, oh, it's because I'm pretty. Mm-hmm. I'm like, he probably thought I was someone else. Like, you know, like this one time, this old man, he brought me a drink. And I was just like, oh, thanks, sir. You know, kind. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, oh, like, I don't know. Maybe he's just like a nice old guy, mm-hmm. you know? Or like being like, oh, you can cut in front of the line. Oh, you can sit down. Like, I'll stand up, you know? Mm-hmm. And I feel like I don't realize it. And I'm kind of like, I brush it off. I'm just like, oh, they're probably like, I don't know.
You never think of it as like, oh, that was pretty privilege.
Yeah, I think of it as like, maybe he was confusing me for someone else. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, but I think that has to do with like my confidence issues, that I'm like, oh, no, not me. Like, I think they're tripping. Or like, I think that maybe they felt inclined to, or like stuff like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
What about you?
I think a time that I have not experienced pretty privilege, definitely like growing up, I feel like I was always kind of made invisible, or I was bullied. It was either like that, where other people, like all the little cheerleaders and all the, like, I don't know, other girls like in high school were like
put on a pedestal.
Yeah, I guess. I was not that kind of girl. In high school, I don't think at all. I didn't really get attention like that. But now as an adult, I see it. I'm like, I will go out and yeah, people will buy me drinks. And I'm like, oh, and it literally happened to me maybe like a month ago. And this is like the perfect example. I was out with my friends. I went to the bar by myself I was with my friends in this club, bar, whatever. They're dancing, they're doing their thing. I'm like, I'm gonna go get a drink. I go to the bar by myself. I'm like waiting in line like normal. There was kind of like a lot of people. And there was these two guys in front of me. and literally they like grab their drinks. They've already paid. They're like about to like walk away, and this one guy turns around and he's like, "You're pretty." I'm like, "Thanks." I like literally was like spacing out, and I was like, "Oh shit," and I was like, "Thanks." He's like, I'm gonna buy you a drink. What do you want?" And I was like, "Oh shit," and I was like, sure, I'll take a vodka cran.
Vodka can triple, please.
I was like, sure, I'll take a vodka cran. Like, didn't even ask me for my name. Didn't ask me, like, for my Instagram. Nothing. He just bought me a drink. Where, like, usually they're, like, trying to, like, get your number, get your Instagram.
Yeah.
At least ask you something. But, no, nothing.
And
he paid for it. And, like, he's like, oh, it was nice meeting you or something. But, like,
left.
I didn't even get his name.
Dude, I feel like I see that a lot at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like...
Wait, okay. Also...
What?
No, go.
Like, my regulars, like, they'll buy girls drinks, and, like, that's, you know, they're just like, hey, tell the girls what they want, put on my tab. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And like, I swear, anytime that, like, a group of girls comes into the bar, and, like, they're pretty, and I notice they're pretty, and I'm like, oh, it's, like, pretty girls. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm like, someone's gonna buy them a drink. I just think in my head, I'm just like, one of these guys is gonna buy them a drink. I know it, you know? So that, like, 100%, like, that is such a, like, thing that happens very often to women.
Yeah. No, okay. I was also thinking of this about you, of how you experience pretty privilege. Because you experience it at work. Because you're a girl and you're a cocktail waitress, they're more inclined to tip you, or they might tip you better than they tip the bartenders.
100%.
Because you're a pretty girl and you're just pretty.
Yeah.
And you know?
Yeah. No, like, we always talk about this. Like, there's so many regulars that they'll tip, the guys will tip them, like, a couple bucks. Me, solid 5, solid 10, at least, every time. And there's this one regular, he doesn't really go too often, but he always tips me, like, $40 to $50 every time.
No way.
And I'm like, dude, I always tell them, I'm like, dude, he gave me $50. And then they're like, what? Dude, he gives me like 10. And I'm like, sorry about it. But I always joke with the bartenders. I'm like, dude, like, teach me how to bartend. Like, I bartend now, but like back then, I was like, dude, teach me how to bartend. I was like, dude, we'll make more money because you have me. I'm a girl. And then it's a win-win for both of us. Yep. You know, I'll make more money. You'll make more money. Perfect. And then they'd just be like, dude, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah. But then it would never happen. But honestly, I do see that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it shows.
Yeah.
AKA money.
No, and oh my God. Okay, this also. Do you think your hair has to do with it?
100%.
Because I feel like when I have my hair styled, blown out, or straightened, or curled, people are more nicer to me. I could not be wearing makeup. Like, I don't have to be wearing makeup, but they'll be nicer to me based on my hair.
Okay, but look.
And I'm like, I guess
no, but do you know how they say, like, oh, guys like long hair?
Yeah, see, and I didn't know that.
No, but I think of it as like, oh yeah. And I'm like, and I think of it, you only like long hair because, like, whatever. And since we've always had long hair, like, people, oh my God, like, when a guy's like, oh my God, your hair's so long. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm not even like, thanks. I'm just like, because I'm like, I know what you're thinking. Get away from me, sir. But yes, that definitely has to do with it. But then I also think it has, like, a sexual, like, nasty.
It's kind of, like, gross.
Yeah, like, background behind it. Yeah. But I'm like,
no, literally this one time at the liquor store, I was going to get a bottle for you. You were already, like, of age. This is like a few months ago. I was going to get a bottle for you or a buzzball for you or something. Like, something not, like, cheap. I was going to get that and something else. Or I don't know if
no idea.
It might have been for the rodeo. It might have been for the rodeo because
we
got drinks and then we got a bottle or we got something. So it was not going to be cheap. And I went to the liquor store literally before I got dressed because I was like, well, I don't want to get off at the liquor store with my outfit all crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But my hair was already done. I didn't have makeup on. Or maybe I did have makeup on. But anyways, this older señor was literally like, I'll pay for whatever you're getting. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm actually, like, this is not for me. This is for my friend. Like, because I was like, well, I don't need you to, like, buy this for me. And, like, that's weird. Also, you're, like, 50-something, señor. So, get out of here. And you already look like you're drunk.
To be honest.
You would have said, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, a bottle?
I know.
And drinks?
No, but then I'm like, he was like coming off really strong, and I was like, I just don't want him to be like,
yeah, let me get in your car.
Let me walk you to your car. Let me
you're right.
Get your number. You're right. Like, I just like, sometimes you're like, this could be innocent and it could just be nothing. And the señor, I'm like, and I'm like, oh no, like, es para mi amiga. And he's like, ah, no, si es para tu amiga, entonces no. He's like, solo si es para ti. And I was like,
entonces sí es para mí. Pues eso no es para mí, pero ese centenario sí es para mí.
I'm like, centenario?
No, but centenario's good.
I don't like it.
Depends. Well, yes.
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot about this whole
pretty privilege.
No, like bar, drinks, whatever.
Oh yeah. Move on.
Yeah, move on. Okay, so our next one is like growing up watching telenovelas, watching social media, admiring influencers, beauty standards, like how does that all shape people's minds? I think, like, honestly, that's like, I feel like social media is like the biggest.
Yeah, it has a huge impact on people.
Yeah, because people, even women who growing up thinking like, I need to look like this, I need to look like Teresa from the novelas, like I need to look like these influencers. Like, we grow up and we think that, and that's like embedded in our brains. Yeah. Unknowingly, and sometimes it's like we don't do it in a harmful way. It's just like we're watching TV and we're watching Netflix, and that's what we see.
It's like the fucking campaign that they just did, or the jeans campaign. What was it for? Abercrombie? No. American Eagle? Yeah, with fucking Sydney Sweeney. Like, it was Sydney Sweeney? Like, that's why people were like talking so much shit about it. And it's like, dude, well, yeah, like, look at what the fuck you're promoting. This is what you're showing people. This is what you're trying to get across. Like, clearly we got it, but like, what? No. Like, everybody is different. Like, that's, but it's just adding to the fucking standards that we have that are so stupid, that are already like so big. And it's like,
well, I think that commercial was more like, but racially influenced.
No, absolutely. That was, but like, it also has to play in part like, oh, these are good genes, like genes of like a skinny, white, blue-eyed woman.
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
but that's what they were saying. They're like, dude, this woman is not selling to people. She's selling to white men. Like, yes. That's, but it's just really sad, honestly, that I like thinking about it, Yeah.
It also kind of ties into like the standards, the beauty standards of like Mexican women, like how we idolize,
I think,
güeritas.
Mexicans
or güeritos.
Even that's like right. That's men.
Right. We idolize güeritos, the lighter sided. How do you say?
Lighter skinned, white passing Mexicans, Latinos.
Yeah, that are green eyed, blue eyed, light skin.
Yeah.
Lighter hair.
Yeah, because I think growing up, I was always aware that I was darker, but I never had like negative connotation with it. I was just like always aware, and I knew, and I was just like, I'm dark, I'm darker than Fabi, and my mom and everyone says I'm dark.
Yeah, and it was, I think, mostly because my mom would always kind of talk about it, and not in a negative way at all, but like she would always mention like, oh yeah, like Lily's más morena.
Yeah.
Lily is darker. even to the point where I thought like I want to be darker. And even now to this day, I'm like, I always want to be my tannest self. I want to be tan.
But I feel like maybe you feel like that because of your childhood. 100%, I think.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, like my mom always said positive things about your like darker skin color than mine. Not like she made me feel bad, not at all. But I was just like, oh yeah, that's cute. I want that.
Yeah.
You know?
And dude, I remember this time that I was in the doctor's office and this white, like, well, my doctor was white. And she was like, oh my gosh, and she's like, you have beautiful caramel skin. I was like, caramel girl? No way. Are you serious? I look like caramello? Caramel frap? Are you serious? Like, I swear, I remember it vividly. Like, I was just like, caramel. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. Oh my God, I have caramel skin. Caramel. So, yes. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm glad I had that experience. Like, being told about that. Like, yes, I'm dark. I'm aware I'm dark. And you know what? Now we're the same color. Me and Fabi. I stretched out and lightened up a little bit. But not because I wanted to, just because that's how my life is.
Yeah, not because I
believe that I want to be lighter. No, you know, but even like I feel like a lot of siblings, like they get compared a lot. Like, oh my God, you're so, like I've heard a lot in like families, like they're like, oh my God, your daughter, she's so beautiful. She has, oh my God, like her hair looks almost blonde. Oh, and you have another daughter. And they just stop there.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can tell and you can feel like the racist tendencies, honestly. That's what it is. It's like, and today I was writing in my school thing that I was like, I wonder, because my parents have always like, you know, praised and been like, yes, everyone's equal. We treat everyone equally. We believe to treat people equally. That's like what they've taught us. That's what we learned. That's the way we grew up, right? Mm-hmm. But then I thought of it and I wrote, I'm like, I wonder who taught them. And that's the question I want to ask my parents. I'm like, I wonder who taught them. Like, was it my grandparents?
It's like,
or was it like school? Or was it society? Or was it friends?
My guess is society. And then also, you know, like when you get kind of backlash you're the one who gets backlash in your family, and you either decide, I'm either going to do this same shit with my kids, or I'm going to change it up, and I'm not going to do that. I think it was more like that, where it's like, I saw this in my family. I experienced that in my family and within the people that I was around, that I'm not going to continue to do this shit with my kids.
Yeah.
I think it was more that.
It's not that, but I'm not talking about like morals and shit. I'm talking about like racist, you know? Like, I wonder who taught my parents, hey, it's not good to be racist. Like, who taught them that, you know? Like, was it my grandparents? And who taught them that? And because I'm like, I feel like Mexicans, they're very like, yes or no, you know? Some Mexicans, they can be like fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And I wonder that. I'm like, I wonder who taught my parents. But I do want to ask them.
Yeah. That's
or like
question.
when they came to the US, like did they have a concept of like, hey, there's people who are not treated fairly? Or did they learn that coming to the US? And like, oh wow, that person's treated really unfairly. Or did my grandma tell them, you treat people equally, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder, because I'm like, wait, because I know I learned that from my parents, so where did they get it from? And I'm thankful. I'm so grateful that they raised us that way, you know? Because racism is really taught. It's not.
Yeah.
You don't grow up thinking like that. You're taught to think that way.
Yeah.
But yes.
Maybe some of it does have to do with like education.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, I'm also learning all this stuff because I go to school and stuff.
Yeah.
So
but
I'm like
some of it,
I learn. Yeah, I know. I'm learning more the details.
Yeah.
But like the generalization, that's definitely from like growing up. Mm-hmm. The question is, why do some people idolize people who are felons, bad people,
Knowing that they did bad things.
knowing that they did bad things? And why do people praise them or like kind of lessen their badness,
Minimize
their crimes because they are conventionally attractive?
Yep.
And this is something I've never realized up until I was watching Rotten Mango's podcast, how like Ted Bundy, Luigi Mangione, like a lot of people are like, oh my God, he's so hot. Oh my God, he's so like cute. Like, but they did like horrible things, which is what I'm like, people, even like they say like in trials, like you're more likely to get a smaller sentence if you're attractive.
Wow.
Because they're like, I don't believe you did that.
Yeah.
There's people too, it's more likely that they don't believe you did what you actually did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I think no, I totally agree. People who have committed crimes but are more conventionally attractive, people will give them not the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, like
I feel like, yeah, benefit of the doubt.
no, but like they like idolize them because I'm like, I know people are like, oh my God, I know he did this, but like
even Johnny Depp and like the Amber Heard.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just kind of like, oh my God, this like trial's so shit, like silly because Johnny Depp's like so hot or whatever, you know, and like he's like a star, like no way, like you get what I'm saying?
I forgot about that.
Even though like, I mean, I didn't really go into it. I don't know who's been convicted of anything, but like it was kind of like made silly and kind of like, oh well, they're stars, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So last and final question. Does confidence outshine beauty standard? And how can we uplift those people who lack beauty standard and beauty confidence? And I already have my thoughts.
Okay, go share them.
I think that like confidence is key. Like you can be in the most uncomfortable outfit in your life and you're like, I hate how I look. But if you have confidence and you're like, hey, if you don't make it a big deal, it's not a big deal. And I feel like I've learned that, and I have still, I struggle with that. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I look so ugly. But I'm like, dude, you know what? If I make it a big deal, it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
But if I say, yeah, I'm wearing shorts and what? Like, I'm not even going to bring up my shorts. I'm so uncomfortable in my shorts. But I'm not even going to bring them up because if I say something, it lets people know that I feel uncomfortable. And the people who are not on your side and are like, they're going to be like, oh, you're wearing shorts. Oh, yeah. Like, like they can be haters about it. So just keep shit and just be confident.
Yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree because it's happened to me before where I'm like, I step out of the house or I go out somewhere and I just feel and I'm like, I feel either uncomfortable or I'm just like, something doesn't feel right about my outfit or my face, my makeup, my hair, whatever. It's just me nitpicking at things. And then I get home after a night out and I'm like, I literally looked fine. Like, why was I being so weird about it? Like, why was I like
all hard on yourself?
Yeah. And I'm like, but because I wasn't out, like I wasn't out and about with like that confidence in myself, I feel like other people could tell, and it was like people can tell, and they're just
people
like,
can tell because
like, you know?
I can tell a person who's confident. I'm like, oh my God, fuck yeah, girl,
absolutely,
hell yeah. Like I'm like, dude, I just want to be like you.
And I'm like, I get it. Some days
we're not gonna feel
more
like
confidence than other days.
Yeah,
other days we're just like, okay, you know. But yeah, it definitely has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, and I think how we can uplift people to not fit in like those traditional beauty standards is not treating people a certain way, not because like if you think someone's cute or pretty, like do it, you know, if you want to buy them a drink, do that, like let them cut in line or like give them something for free, like, yes. But I think we shouldn't make people who don't fit the typical beauty standard feel bad. Because, okay, also, this is something else that's very, very important.
Go.
People who are overweight are less likely to get a job, less likely to be treated fairly, less likely to everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've heard, like, the way people treat you after you lose a significant amount of weight is, like, insane. They're like, dude, like, you wouldn't even talk to me. You didn't even acknowledge me. And then now you want to have a whole conversation with me.
Yes, I've heard of that before. No.
You know?
I know.
So I think, like, treating everyone, you know, not commenting on people's bodies because,
Yeah.
one, not your body. Nobody cares. Or people, the way someone looks, you know?
Yeah.
I think, like, being positive about people and whatever they look like.
Yeah. I feel like I kind of try to think of it like everybody is equal. Everybody is equal and everybody is beautiful in their own way. And I try to kind of instill that in my brain and, like, people around me, like my nieces or my students. I'm like, everybody is beautiful in their own way. Like, there's no, I try to look at it in a different way of, like, everybody has something.
Yeah.
Everybody has something beautiful about them. And that's it. And I think we all, you know, like how you would go up to somebody and be like you'd tell them, like, oh, wow, like, oh, you look so pretty, or I love your outfit. Like, you know, I feel like I try to do that with everybody.
No matter what they look like, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, that's my true feelings. And two, and I'm like, sometimes I stop myself because I'm like, oh, I'm shy. Like, what are they going to say? But I'm like, no, if that's how I truly felt and I thought, wow, I love that girl's hair. It looks so cute on her. That hair color is so cute on her. I'm going to go and tell her. I don't care if I'm shy or if it ends up being an awkward interaction because it's like, well,
maybe they feel awkward, like, receiving that compliment, but
it might end up turning their day around. You never know.
yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah. If somebody were to give me a compliment and I'm, like, having a shitty day, I'm like, oh, shit. Did you hear that? You know? But yeah. Anyways.
To wrap up this episode, we're going to share our song of the week. My song of the week this week is Permítame by Tony Dice and Yandel. It's a reggaeton song, old school reggaeton. Haven't heard it in a long time. So it was really my jam.
Cute. My song of the week is Phases by Cuco. It's just chill vibes. It's cute. It's a chill song. I like it. Check it out.
Okay, well, guys, that is it for today's episode. Please comment,
Let us know.
subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications like we're going to do too.
Yeah. And let us know if there's anything that you guys either agreed or disagreed. Like, let's have a convo in the comments now that we're going to have our notifications on, you know?
Yeah. And then also, let us know what you guys want to see from us. What special guests we can bring on our podcast. Okay. Well, that is it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to see you in the next one.
Bye.